Seahawks Today is presented by Manscaped. You can save 20% off and get free shipping at manscaped.com with the promo code Seahawks. We will tell you more about Manscaped coming up later on in the show. It is a stock up, stock down edition of the program, as we'll tell you who is trending the right direction and who is trending the wrong direction over the last few weeks, heading into this weekend's matchup against the Los Angeles Rams. Before we do that, a little fan survey, okay? I know that we have a ton of Seahawk fans in the great state of Washington, obviously. But what about elsewhere? Where are all the 12s at? If you're a Seahawk fan that's in the great state of Washington, hit the like button. If you are a Seahawk fan from somewhere else, let us know where it's at. Comment in the comment section. A little fan survey. Just want to gauge where our audience is at. Doing a little analytics research. Let us know. Stock up. Of course, we had to start with the one and only, the man, the myth, the legend himself. Boye Mafe is the very definition of stock up right now, as he has been on a tear as of late. And he's doing things that we have never seen before from a Seattle Seahawks player, and stepping up to the plate with the absence of Uchenna and Wosu out for the year. Credit to Boye Mafe. He has answered the call and been what I thought he would be. I told you going into 2023 that he was going to be the best Seahawks pass rusher, but he's even taken a step further than that with the way that he's performed so far this year. As you know, last week, made some history with being the first player in franchise history to have 7 straight games with a sack, which was just remarkable on his part to be able to do what he did there. But it's not a fluke by any stretch of the imagination. This is here to stay. And you look at the numbers this season, 7 tackles for loss, 10 QB hits, 32 tackles. And it's not even just what he does as a pass rusher. Boye Mafe is very good in run defense. He's very good in coverage. This guy is doing it all. And we are seeing something really just out of this world by Boye Mafe. I've been impressed. Hopefully it doesn't slow down. And the 12s, I think you got to be on your feet and just got to be thrilled by what we're seeing out of this guy right now. And I think he's got the potential, no cap, to go down as maybe the best pass rusher we've ever seen to put on a Seahawks uniform. He's doing this in only his second year in the NFL. If this is what he's doing in year 2, what's he going to do in year 5? What do you think? Will Boye go down as the Seahawks' best pass rusher ever? Why for yes and for no? It may not be as crazy as you think. He's already breaking records in year 2. Pen comment today. Why for yes and for no? Let me know what you think. Now, stock down. You probably knew where I was going with this one. Dee Eskridge is on our stock down list. And, you know, things were already bad for Dee Eskridge, and somehow they've even gotten worse for this guy. Seattle activated a 7th-round receiver in Dareke Young over Dee Eskridge this past weekend. That should tell you everything you need to know about the former 2nd-round pick Dee Eskridge. That they rather play Dareke Young. Now Dareke Young's hurt, so we actually might see Dee get activated once again. But, I mean, it has been a tough last few months for Dee Eskridge. Not only did the start of his career look just terrible the last 2 seasons, but he's only been active for 1 game this year, was suspended for the first games this season for violating the league's personal conduct policy after he was arrested on a misdemeanor after a confrontation with the mother of his child. Dee Eskridge, I mean, it's bad enough that he's had these off-the-field issues and caused problems outside of the football field. But the fact that he's not even getting the production to be able to get on the football field is another problem. Why is he still here? Why is he still worth keeping around if he's going to cause this many issues here? Look, Seahawks have done a really good job drafting as of late, but we're going to look back at that 2nd-round pick of Dee Eskridge a couple years ago as one of the worst draft picks we've seen in the Pete Carroll, John Schneider era, and it's been disappointing to say the least. More to come here on Seahawks Today, but first, let's tell you about today's sponsor, Manscaped. It's not a bird, it's not a plane, It's a ball trimmer sent from space. Gentlemen, our friends over at Manscaped have been working night and day to bring you a below-the-waist grooming experience like none other with their brand-new Lawnmower 5.0. Inside this package, you'll find the star of the show, the Lawnmower 5.0 Ultra. Their fifth-generation trimmer features two changeable next-gen skin-safe blade heads, a standard one for taking a little off the top, and a new foil blade that goes smooth wherever your heart desires. Get 20% off plus free shipping with the promo code Seahawks at manscaped.com. That's 20% off plus free shipping with the code Seahawks at manscaped.com. I can promise you, you've never seen a ball trimmer that looks like a spaceship. Get yours today from our folks at Manscaped. Your balls will be thanking you later. Check it out. Stock up. Tyler Lockett has seen his stock go up. Remember this guy just a couple weeks ago was talking about early retirement in his 30s. And I know some of you get all pissy about, you guys just create rumors out of nowhere. This is something he brought up himself. We didn't create it. He said it. And now, fast forward to the way things have gone as of late, he looks as good as he ever has in his entire NFL career. He's playing very good football. And we know about the injuries that have gone on. You know, he's been a little more banged up, the last calendar year than typically in his career. But even playing through that, Tyler Lockett's been fantastic. In 9 games so far this season, you want to talk about consistency. Lockett has had 6 games with at least 4 total catches. He has done a really, really good job. And the numbers for Tyler Lockett, he's on a good pace right now to have potentially another 1,000-yard season with close to 500 yards. He's got 4 touchdowns. He's got more than DK. DK's got more yards, but he's got more touchdowns. Tyler Lockett's been good, and this has been a good 1-2 punch once again. And it begs the age-old question. Who is the Seahawks wide receiver 1? Is it DK? Is it Tyler Lockett? My cop-out answer is that they are 1A, 1B. But I got to tell you, I still like that Tyler Lockett hasn't slowed down. Even with the addition of JSN and everything, credit to Tyler Lockett for getting the job done. Who is it? Is it DK? Is it Tyler? Chime in the comment section. Let us know. Back to stock down. Darrell Taylor is next on our list. And you talk about disappointment. Darrell Taylor has been just that for the Seahawks. We told you about the injury earlier, how well Boye Mafe has stepped up with what's going on with the departure of Uchenna for the season. And with that, it was a huge opportunity for Darrell Taylor to prove himself, to step up, take advantage of more playing time. And if we're going to be honest with you, this guy hasn't delivered. The nerd numbers from Pro Football Focus. Remember, this guy was the Seahawks' sack leader in 2022. 10 sacks total, more than anybody else. You know what he's done so far this year? He ain't done shit. His overall grade is 48.3 from PFF. His run defense grade is 45.3, and his pass rush grade is 54.2. The theme of sorts that you heard from the scouts about Darrell Taylor was, hey, he can get after the quarterback, but he's a liability when it comes to run defense and pass coverage. That's all he can do. And if we're going to be honest here, Darrell Taylor, for the opportunity that he's being given and the playing time as a starter once again, he's still not even going after the quarterback that much here. 4 QB hits, 2.5 sacks, that's it. Darrell Taylor's been a disappointment. And if the Seahawks need to play Derek Hall more, do something different, I am totally open to that, of taking away playing time from Darrell Taylor. Stock up, Devon Witherspoon. Stock continues to keep on going up. We told you about Manscaped in the rocket ship. Devon Witherspoon is the rocket ship right now. He's definitely using Manscaped, I can tell you that much. Look, I'm old enough to remember back before training camp when some of y'all were all pissy about him holding out about his contract, saying, "Oh, this was a terrible pick. We should trade him and all this." Some of y'all are like that. And now, fast forward, contract all got worked out. There were some injuries and all that. Didn't make the start of the season. And he looks like an elite corner. One of, if not the best corners, not just on the Seahawks team, but the entire NFL so far this year. Overall grade, 81.5. He's been good in run defense. Excellent in pass rush at 90.9. Coverage grade's been good. And you can play him everywhere. He's been good on the outside. He's been good in the slot, in the nickel. Just incredible, the job that Devon Witherspoon has done this season. I am so excited about Devon Witherspoon. This guy's just getting started. He's getting better each and every week. Watch out. Let's show some love to Devon Witherspoon. All of you that wanted him gone, this is your chance to apologize right now. Spam Spoon in the comment section. Show some love for Devon Witherspoon. Good vibes around here for Spoon in that comment section. Let him know. Last on our stock down list, Quandre Diggs. The stock has been down. Now, Quandre Diggs, we're all a big fan of. This is somebody that's been to multiple Pro Bowls, that's been one of the anchors, the heart and souls of this Seahawk defense for a long time now. But the truth of the matter, it's actually been a down year for Quandre Diggs. He's shown some flashes. We know what he did in the Giants game, and he looked good in that Bengals game. But I did not expect to be having this conversation at this point in the year where Quandre Diggs would not be performing to his full potential. We've seen him play inconsistent, and the numbers back this up too. His overall grade, 58. Yikes. Run defense grade. Yikes. Tackling grade. Yikes. Coverage grade, 61.7. A little bit better. Not ideal. Not what I was expecting from Quandre Diggs with those numbers. He does have an interception. He did have that great play against the Giants there, but it just hasn't been Quandre Diggs' year at this point. Now, we've seen some guys, the way that safety room is still adapting of sorts of playing three safeties at a time. Julian Love had a rough start to the year, but he's kind of turned a corner. Jamal Adams just looked really good. Maybe it's a scheme thing. They have to figure out more, but I'm not worried about Quandre Diggs. We know that he's a good football player, that he'll turn things around. If you enjoyed today's show, we'll stock up, stock down. Hit the like button, and we'll see you next time right here on Seahawks.